Kate, you wanted us to be more conscious of the ways in which leadership and relationship on gender disparity issues get connected up with respect to the leader of the youth group and young people who are in the youth group. And mostly when you talked about it, it went to questions about them beginning to have ideas about each other that could result in inappropriate relationships or behaviors. But I know that what we often see in youth ministry as well is we just have people who want what they want, and they're being trained by the culture about how to get it, and sometimes that's flirtatious behavior with no expectation of conduct, just to get the attention, just to get the opportunity to lead prayer, just to get the chance to sing the solo or whatever. What are we supposed to do when we are youth ministers and we're seeing that behavior, whatever the gender lines, whatever the identities?
So I think there's definitely examples where a youth minister or a young person in the youth ministry can find the leader attractive or find themselves having a crush or vice versa. I think that's a little bit different than the kinds of ways in which we're taught by our culture to use gender as a way to gain power. So oftentimes as young women, I know I was taught this, and I know young women today are taught it, especially through social media, that using your body, using your sexuality is a way to get closer to power, to be seen, to be heard, to have leadership. And so we need to be conscious as youth ministers not to play into that. I mean, we already know, right, that people who tend to be attractive get better jobs. They get chosen for more things. That filters down even into our youth ministry. Young men can do the same thing. They also learn how to use their gender. They learn how to use their muscles or their power or their swagger to get noticed. And when they get noticed, they get chosen for more things. They get more leadership. They may even get heard more often in the group, which then silences other people in the group. And so we want to create ways in which, through youth ministry, we as the youth minister are attentive to how we might preference certain people based on the way in which they use their sexuality.